Mr. Ram Gopal invested 8,000 in 7% rupees 100 share, means 100 rupees share, which is giving a dividend of 7%, and he bought those shares as rupees 80. He bought it for 80 rupees. Market price is 80, nominal price is 100, dividend rate is 7%, invested amount is 8,000. After a year, he sold these shares at 75 each. Everything he sold it at 75 each and invested the proceeds, including his dividend. So at the end of 1 year, he will get the dividend, which is at 18%. He got those dividend. Dividend 7%. He got those dividend, and whatever he got the money, that is after selling it, all together he invested those in another company share, and that was for 25 rupees share, which was being sold in the market at 41 rupees. So he bought each one of those 41 rupees, and that share was giving me 18% dividend. Obviously this is the face value. So we have to find his dividend for the first year. Easy question, we can find it out. Annual income in the second year, so we have to find out the using the dividend in the second year. The percentage increase in his return on his original investment. So obviously it mentioned here that there is an increase in investment income, that is in the second year. So how much is the percentage increase, that we have to find it out. This question has come in exam also. So let's see. First we have to draw a line. See, in the first case, the nominal value is 100 rupees, market value is 80 rupees, dividend rate is 7%, and total investment is 8,000 in it. Second case, the one he bought the shares, that is for nominal value is 25 rupees, market value is 41 rupees, and the dividend rate is 18%. We do not know how much is the investment, we have to calculate that in it. Okay. So what he does it, he sold, okay, first of all we have to find the dividend in it. So what is the dividend in it? So dividend here will be, say dividend, I'm just writing D here, that is equal to 7% off. What is it off? That is, how much is the nominal value? 100 rupees, right? So 100, and how many shares he bought? It's not mentioned how many shares he bought, so we have to multiply. First we will find the dividend from one share. This is for one share dividend. How much will that be? That is equal to 7 rupees. The dividend is 7 rupees. Okay. Now for one share, so we have to find the number of shares. So we do not know how many shares he has bought. So he bought for 80 rupees each. So N is the number of share into 80 rupees. It will give you the investment amount. How much? 8,000. So what is N in it? We got N is equal to, we can calculate, and N here will be equal to 8,000 upon 8, which is equal to, he bought it for 80 rupees, right? So it's 80 rupees, not 8 rupees. So it will give you 100 shares. How many shares he bought? 100 shares. You can see this will get cancelled, and it is 100 shares. So how many shares he basically had bought in the first case? 100 shares. So total dividend will be how much? One share give him a dividend of 7 rupees, and 100 shares will give him a dividend of how much? 100 into 7, which is 700 rupees as a share. Clear? Sorry, this is the 700 rupees a dividend from the first one. Now what he did was he sold all the shares which he had at 80 rupees. Sorry, 75 rupees each he sold it. So how many shares he has? One share has a market price of how much? It is 75 rupees. Then 100 shares which you have sold, fine, that will be how much? 75 into 100, so that become 7,500. Okay, now 7,500. Okay, this is what he sold the all one, plus he had got 700 rupees as a dividend. Fine. So how much is that? So total amount he received, is 7,500 as a sold amount of the shares, and 700 is a dividend at the end of first year, so total become 8,200 rupees. So this is the amount he has received at the end of 1 year. Okay, and this amount will be invested where? In the second one, right? In the second company. So what is the investment now in it? That is 8,200. Okay, this is the investment in the second company here. Now, so how many this is the investment, and what is the value of one share? Market value is 41. So we do not know how many shares he bought. So say let's say he has bought n number of share, and into the market value, which is 41, will give you all the amount of investment, and that is equal to how much? 8,200. If I calculate that n, it will be, so n here is equal to 8,200 divided by 41 will give you exactly 200 shares. So how many shares he bought from the other company? 200 shares. Now what is the, we got the number of shares of that second company, right? So we have to calculate here the dividend that is he will get at the end of 1 year. So dividend here is at the rate of 18%, right? So 18% of what is the value of one share? Nominal value, that is 25 rupees. Fine. This is for one share. How many shares he had bought? 200. So for all the shares, what is the total amount of dividend? We can calculate that, and that will come as, if you calculate that, basically is into 200. This will go 2 times, and then you have to multiply 25 into 2 is 100. So it's basically 18 into 25 into 2. That gives you 900 exactly. So total dividend that he has received is 900 rupees. Fine. This is the dividend that he has. Fine. All right. Now, so which is more? Earlier he got 700, now it is 900. The question is his annual income in the second year. That is the answer for the second question here. Annual income, okay, dividend of the first year, this is the answer for the first question, right? Now the percentage increase in the return of his original. What was increased? Earlier he was getting 700, now he's getting 900. Is he getting more? Yes. How much? So increase in dividend is how much? Is equal to 900 minus 700 is how much? 200 rupees. This is the increase in the dividend here, right? So this is how much? Now they are asking the percentage increase in the total on his return on his original investment. What was his original investment? You can see his original investment was 8,000 rupees, and now he is getting 200 more on that. So what is the percentage increase in his return? So we can say, we can write it as what? Increase percentage. So increase percent, they are asking, increase percent is equal to increase upon original into 100. This is the formula that we have. Now, so we have to put the value there in it. What was increase in it? Increase is how much? 200. So this will be equal to 200. What is the total investment that he had? Originally 8,000 rupees only, because originally he had put only 8,000, right? Into 100. So these 2 0 got cancelled, 1 0 got cancelled here, right? So how much we got here? That is 20 upon 8, which is equal to 2.5%. So we have got the answer here as percentage increase percentage is 2.5%, and this is the final answer that we have here. Okay, so what is increase percent here? Remember that we have to find in it, that is first year in dividend 700, second year dividend 900, and increased by how much? 200 divided by 8,000, and to give you the fraction, multiply by 100 will give you the percentage. So these are the answers that we have in it. So this is the third answer in it.